Hi, I'm Kurt Radecki. Welcome to Network Bits, where we demonstrate networking and network security topics in short videos. Today is part 2 of demonstrating options and considerations for VPC service controls. In part 1, we covered how the demo environment is set up. In part 2, now we'll cover some of the commands to test reachability from these virtual machines to BigQuery datasets and to cloud storage buckets. Here you see the curl commands that we're going to use for testing purposes, and we'll run those commands right now. So you can see that a successful result gives you information about the data sets themselves in BigQuery. And now we'll run a command for cloud storage, and we'll get similar information about the cloud storage object. From both VMs, we don't have any VPC service control perimeter in place yet. That's our next step. So here's the diagram that we're going to follow and the steps at the bottom of the screen. We already did step 1. Let's successfully reach BigQuery and cloud storage from VM1 on the left and VM2 on the right. Now let's add a VPC service controls perimeter, and we're going to add BigQuery as a restricted service in the perimeter. To do this, we'll go to the GCP console, add a new perimeter, give it the name perimeter test. Notice that it's enforced, so we are going to block traffic based on this, the way the service perimeter is configured. In resources to protect, we'll add a couple of the projects to align with the diagram. We'll add project 1, the project on the left, and we'll add the services project. Notice that we're not adding project 2 just yet. And then in restricted services, we're going to add BigQuery. Check the box, add the service, press create. Now you'll notice that we have project 1 in the services project and the restricted service of BigQuery. This aligns with our diagram, and what is the expected result? We expect VM1 to be able to reach both BigQuery and cloud storage, VM2 to be able to reach cloud storage but not BigQuery because it has to pass through the VPC service controls perimeter to reach BigQuery. So let's test this in reverse order now. Let's go to the one that we believe should fail, and it does. We get this 403 unauthorized VPC service controls is preventing us from reaching the service. Now let's see if we can still reach cloud storage, and we can. We get the same information that we did before. So that is to be expected. And then both of these should succeed as well from VM1 on the left because VM1 is in the service perimeter. And they both do succeed. So now what we'll do in step 3 is add cloud storage as a restricted service. So not just BigQuery. Now we're going to add cloud storage. We'll edit our perimeter. We'll add services, add storage.googleapis.com to the perimeter. We'll save. It shows you the difference. It shows you what it's adding now in terms of restricted services. And now you can see we both have BigQuery and cloud storage in our perimeter. So this aligns with the diagram. We've just simply added cloud storage to our service perimeter. And what's this expected behavior? VM2 won't be able to reach either service. VM1 will be able to reach both services. Let's start from VM1 this time, and we'll just verify that we still can reach both services. And indeed we can. VM1 is in the service perimeter, so that makes sense. Now let's test BigQuery from VM2, and you'll see that we get an error message, same as what we got before, so no real change from BigQuery. But cloud storage now has recently been added to the service perimeter, and we get a 403 error as well. For step 4, let's do one last thing. We're going to add project 2 in the service perimeter, and we'll test whether or not we get the expected result, which is that VM2 should be able to reach all of these services. We'll add the project. Here's project 2. We'll save. It shows us the delta. We confirm. And now you can see that project 2 is in the VPC Service Controls Perimeter. This aligns with our diagram, so basically all of the resources that we have now are within the perimeter. This should allow access all the way around. So let's test that now. There should really be no change here for VM1. It should still be able to reach both BigQuery and cloud storage, which it can. The change now will come with BigQuery and cloud storage being reached by VM2. And let's test that. Okay, we can get to BigQuery and we can get to cloud storage. You can see how changing the way the perimeter is built allows and prevents access to services. Stay tuned for another part where we'll take VPC service controls a little further, but for now, I hope this helps.